Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing some interesting updates. We start with Jules Koundé, as it has been reported that Barcelona wants the key defender to play every possible minute, despite injury risk. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Frenkie de Jong, as it has been reported that Manchester United plot a January raid for the Barcelona superstar, who is disgusted with the situation under Xavi. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into the story in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. FC Barcelona have endured a difficult period since the start of the international break. The club have lost quite a few players due to injuries, including the likes of Jules Koundé, Hector Bellerin, Andres Christensen, and Ronald Araujo. However, the club have been recently boosted by the return of Koundé. The Frenchman appeared to have made a quick recovery and is poised to make his return in the upcoming contest against Real Madrid. Koundé, who was suffering from a thigh problem, has missed the last two league matches, along with both legs against Inter Milan, which turned out to be costly for us. But with the Frenchman nearing full fitness, Barcelona intend to use him his maximum potential. This has been reported by Ashraf Ben Ayat, who suggests that the club are expected to take a more aggressive approach when it comes to the Frenchman. They want Jules Koundé to play every possible minute, as it is time to take risk. Earlier in this campaign, we remember Barcelona under Xavi had adopted a plan to provide routine rest to some of the key players in the team. This was designed especially to provide breathers to urgent players such as Busquets. However, with all the veterans underperforming as it stands and results not even going in our favor, especially in Europe, Barcelona are expected to use youngsters such as Jules Koundé more frequently without offering any real breathers. This should start on Sunday when Barca travel to the Santiago Bernabeu to face Real Madrid. Even though there is still a long time left in the season, it is a must-win contest for us. We must make an impression in this La Liga to reclaim the league title, as Champions League campaign looks set to end in a very big disappointment for us. It is great news that Jules Koundé is available for El Clasico. Of course, he has been one of the best signings for us this season, and it came at a very bad time when we have a lot of fixtures. He picked up an injury while playing for international duty and playing against Real Madrid, which is always an entertainment game, and of course a game which is always crucial for every season. Having Koundé back is very vital. Going by this report saying that Barcelona want to ensure that Koundé play every single minute after his injury recovery. The thing is, I hope he's 100% fit, because I'm not of the idea that Barca will be pushing a player or using an aggressive approach, as this report have stated it. If he's not 100% fit, we need our players to be fine, fully fit, before Barca can take any approach, whether aggressive or whatever. Of course, we know Xavi himself will not like to lose important players to injuries once they return back. And of course, let's see how it goes. But Koundé is still to be decided if you start that game. But I don't know if Xavi will contemplate going for Gerard Piqué to start before substituting Koundé after what happened on Wednesday, Gerard Piqué's crazy mistakes. So let's just see how the lineup will look like, in tomorrow's contest. The squad will be out later today, of course, which definitely Koundé will be available, as club president Laporta even confirmed that Koundé will travel with the squad to Madrid, which means he's already available to play the game against Real Madrid. That game is not a must-win game, to be honest. The season is still very long. It's just still match day 9 of the La Liga season, and I don't think we can say it is a must-win game. So if Barca are taking a kind of aggressive approach just to bring Koundé to play the game, or to play every minute from henceforth, it might be at our own risk. So just to say, my opinion is, if Koundé is not 100% fit, he should not be risked so much. But if he's 100% fit, alright, good and fine. He should be playing every minute. After all, Gerard Piqué is not the player that we need at the moment at the back. Of course, we really miss Ronald Araujo as well. Because who knows, if Araujo and Koundé was there against Milan, I definitely think, I'm 100% sure that we could have qualified for the next round of the Champions League. But it was just so bad. The timing of these injury problems, came at a very bad time. So it is what it is. We just have to take it. That's the reality of things right now. But having Koundé faster than what we expected is a big boost for us no matter what. And heading into a big encounter against Real Madrid, it's so important to have players like Koundé, of course. So let's see actually how the game will look like tomorrow. Hoping that the Inter Milan disappointing result will not affect us in that game. Then on to the next story of discussion. A large part of the summer window was dominated by the headlines revolving around Manchester United and their pursuit of Barca midfielder Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong had emerged as the top target for the Red Devils upon the appointment of Erik ten Hag as their new manager. The Dutch tactician had worked with Frenkie de Jong at Ajax and was keen on a reunion. However, the young dug his heels and refused to leave, even though Barca had reached an €85 million agreement with the Premier League giants, as he wanted to succeed at Spotify Camp Nou and continue playing in the UEFA Champions League. But things have not gone well for the ex-Ajax ace so far this season, as he has lost his starting berth to Pablo Gavi in the lineup. Indeed, the young is behind Pedri, Gavi, Busquets in the pecking order, and has largely been used when Xavi would want to rest key players. It has led to Frenkie de Jong feeling disgusted over his situation at Barca. And according to reports in England, as relayed by Sport, Manchester United are ready to capitalize on the situation by offering Frenkie de Jong a way out at Spotify Camp Nou in January. Even though the Red Devils signed two midfielders in the summer in the form of Christian Eriksen and Casemiro, the report states that Ten Hag believed that de Jong can be the ideal cornerstone of his project at Old Trafford. Considering that Barcelona are poised to exit from the Champions League themselves and its non-prominence in Xavi's side, United believe they can convince Frenkie de Jong to make a switch midway through the campaign. Barcelona, for their part, are not actively considering the sale despite their wages weighing on them, as they still believe that he is a quality player. However, should the player himself ask for a move, things could be set into motion. De Jong, meanwhile, just wants to play regularly and is confident that he could get a chance in the starting 11 after the debacle against Inter Milan. The midfielder wants to try and win back his spot in the lineup before heading into the World Cup. However, if Xavi persists with his preferred trio of players this weekend in the Clásico, he could be forced to consider his future, which he would do in January. But there is a feeling that both parties might decide to wait until the summer or more teams could show an interest then. For now, though, Frenkie de Jong's camp are fully aware of Manchester United's interest and still maintain contact with the Premier League giants. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please endeavor to do so you always stay up to date with everything Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye for now.